And here we are again, coming to you from Bruce Campbell's backyard in an undisclosed location, the Jolly Roger coming at you with the Dirt Lord. Doing this for the people, about the people, because that's what it's all about. That's what's important. Everyone out there, I do this for you, try to point out the truth and show you what's real. This is just a personal thing that there's been some things that there was problems with this in the past that I've dealt with, and there's some things that I want to bring about with this. It has to do with our flags, the Pledge of Allegiance, and personal opinion. And something that happened recently in one of the schools here in Alabama is a child did not want to stand up for the alma mater. I want to let you all know what the alma mater is. Alma mater comes from Greece, ancient Greece. Mater meaning mother or goddess. There's a double meaning there. Very similar to Elohim, God or mighty one. Same thing. It also means, mater means goddess. The alma mater was literally when a person, particularly a woman, would dedicate their life, soul, body, everything to their goddess and to the temple. So what we are doing with the alma mater today is your children are dedicating themselves to this school above all else. The alma mater was to even be above government, rulership, and even the kings of the cities. Your dedication to your temple was above everything else. These schools are using the same word and some of the same chants. Only we call them just a pledge, but at that time they were chants that were chanted over and over, that they pledged themselves to these temples and gave their heart, soul, and body and mind to these temples. And I think it's very funny that we can fly any flag we want to in this country. We have the right of freedom of speech, but yet if you don't want to say something, it's wrong. But they don't force people to say the Pledge of Allegiance. So you don't have to say a pledge to your country, but you have to say a pledge to your school. Now, to me, that's very unusual. It's almost as if the schools are trying to indoctrinate our children. Sounds very conspiracy-minded, but I'm sorry, there are conspiracies. If you can have people that have done the atrocities that humankind has done to each other, nothing is impossible in the human mind, good or bad. There is no limit to either human divinity or human cruelty, especially to each other. If a group of people can decide to kill 11 million people because they're different than them, and that's not the only atrocity, we can go back all through time and see atrocity after atrocity committed against mankind in various forms. And it saddens me that you do not have to pledge yourself to our nation in school, but you have to pledge yourself to the school, or you get in trouble. And I think this is wrong. I also believe, in my personal opinion, you should not fly a flag of a rebellion that took place, because the Civil War was a rebellion, which is why I fly the Jolly Roger, because that's kind of my protest to it, is that pirates were not much different than anybody else that was a freedom fighter. The pirates fought for freedom. They wanted to be free, just like George Washington wanted our country to be free from England, just like Abraham Lincoln wanted to see the slaves freed. That's all they were doing, was fighting for freedom.